the main purpose of this Madaraka Festival is? Like, if you were to just tap into like the main core, like, what impact does it have to people? Like, what's the main purpose of it?
So Madaraka,
maybe it's just a rug pull thing where you just make your money and then you're like, you know what, guys, who says? But people would want to know like probably more, because I've seen like how would I call it? You see how Afro Nation are jumping into different countries, and people like even have a reason to like, me, I'm traveling to Ghana this time because I want to go and experience Afro Nation. Like, so what's the main purpose of the Nini and maybe impact that you want to leave with Madaraka Festival? Yeah,
so Madaraka Festival started in 2014. 2014. So next year is the 10th year anniversary. Madaraka Festival is actually an offshoot of the work that I have been doing with One Vibe Africa, where we run an education, music and art program in Kisumu, So far, we've served over 5,000 youths, not only in Kisumu, but now in Kampala, in Tanzania, in Moshi. We have partners that we send music instruments to, and we use Madaraka as the platform to collect these music instruments. We also bring experts. We bring artists like, Maniac. We've brought Sauti Sol to Kisumu many times to do workshops.
Do they get to interact with the kids and everything?
Yes, they even produce...
Oh, he's not here. I was just about to ask him. Okay.
Yeah. For him, he's purely doing a media tour, and we will not have a chance to go to Kisumu, because we have a short schedule. Yeah. But typically, you'll find Ghanaian artists, for example, Bleach the Ambassador, who is now working closely with Oprah Winfrey, was in Kisumu for more than a week, the purpose of Madaraka Festival is to change the narrative about African culture and give African people a voice in America, by creating our own festival produced by our own people, controlled by our own people, that benefits most of our brands, and then we are able to showcase the African culture in the biggest venues and platforms in the world. We want to elevate East African music, currently in the international scene, you don't find even Kenyan artists performing internationally besides Sauti Sol,
It's Sauti Sol or Diamond, I think.
Yes, Sauti Sol or Diamond. The rest, or even Sauti Sol and Diamond, a lot of the time, the venues that they get disrespect their brands, the way that they're treated by promoters and partners is disrespectful to who they are. So we are trying to dignify.
But why do you think that is, though?
Because people don't understand how much efforts artists put into their craft to get to where they are,
Because the reason I would ask that, it's because I would have thought like, our Davidos, Burna Boy, and, like the whole Afrobeat scene, South Africans, they've really pushed the envelope. So I thought like it should be easier for other African artists coming in, or it's still clearly not that easy.
I think what's lacking is the infrastructure. What the Nigerian particularly, they figured out the touring circuit. Where artists make the most money is in this touring circuit, especially in the American touring circuit, because in the whole world, most money made out of music is made in America, Yeah.
Because once you do a tour, like I'm sure once you do like a tour in all the states and everything...
you'll sell the venues, you'll sell your merchandise, you'll sell your music, you'll build a network. There's more that goes into it, but you have to do it properly. And that's why Madaraka Festival is now the biggest African festival in America.
I respect that.
And we toured 6 cities this year after 8 years of just doing one festival in one city.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about like what cities like you guys are doing. Like, so what